Are we on YouTube or are we on Facebook also? I'm not really sure, but if we're live on YouTube and you guys are just joining us, you missed a little bit of action just a few moments ago. This is a pursuit. We are in the El Sereno area. That's going to be on Huntington Drive, coming up on Polar. It is a stolen vehicle, very slow moving right now. They did pick up a little bit of speed earlier on. It's like a 2000 It's about a 2000 Suburban. LAPD, they've been behind it. He drives really, really slow. If you can see right there, let me kind of push into that section. You can see some damage. That was a pit maneuver. That was pretty pretty exciting just for a moment or two. That squad car that you see right there, that shop 562, basically got up on there and their tires tangled, and that car actually jumped a little bit. It was something to see. So they're trying to pull out the spike strips. That seems to be the plan right now. The helicopter's above it. It looks like there's two helicopters above it. Let me clear that too. Dylan, he's at the tiller of Skyfox this evening, and he says that we actually have two helicopters over it. LAPD, it is a pursuit. Very slow moving right now. They're going to try to do spike strips again here in just a moment or so. Then they also have tried that pit maneuver a couple times. Not sure why this guy's driving so slow. That Suburban did pick up a lot of speed at one point, so I don't think it's a mechanical thing. I kind of more believe that this is the driver's just playing a little bit of cat and mouse with the LAPD right now. This is a busy part of town, El Sereno, one of my favorite little hamlets out here in the Los Angeles area. And right now stopping at a stoplight, which kind of also makes you think to your, like, why is this guy doing this? We did see some other cars nearby a couple of times when he was making his way on those side streets. He's kind of staying on Huntington Drive. That seems to be the street that he prefers to be on. We're going to keep an eye on that shop 562. If the time is right, he'll probably try that pit maneuver one more time. They just want to bring this to a stop safely. They don't want to see any injuries, any civilians. Don't want to see that guy get hurt. But this is a heavy vehicle. The Suburban, pretty large. And like I said, there was a failed attempt at that pit earlier on. It was something to see, that's for sure. We did have it. Don't know if they'll probably replay it on the show later on. Again, though, this is happening out here in the El Sereno area. Man, maybe we're getting into Alhambra right now. And there you go. That's what we were talking about. That Suburban, not mechanically, there is no mechanical issues with it. It can pick up speed. It's the driver today just driving very, very slow. Right now, though, they are in pursuit. It is a full pursuit, even though the speed's probably about 20 miles an hour, sometimes bumping it up to about 40. The driver in there by himself. And all the windows are down, and right now, LAPD just wants to bring this to an end peacefully. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep having me yammer. But right now, it is just a very, very slow speed chase. That driver keeping officers at bay. Let me give you an idea how many LAPD officers are behind it right now. Oh, there's only 3. At one point, there was a 4 of them. There was a large number of officers there, and then they also were getting in that area. We see that a lot. They just kind of want to be nearby if this thing turns into a foot chase. That way they can kind of cut him off from before it gets into a neighborhood. But right now, we got 4 units behind it, 2 helicopters above it. That's not including Skyfox, 3 if you include us. And LAPD in slow speed pursuit today. There's one of them going through the shot, and they are trying to get spike strips up ahead. That one officer that's right behind it, we've seen him try to do that pit. They might try it again. The problem is with the pit maneuver is sometimes you have to have a little bit more speed than what we're seeing right here. And then also, we need to also have, we actually have to have a little bit more speed. I'm sorry about that. And also don't want to have any parked cars in the area. You don't want that big Suburban spinning out, hitting some parked cars or other cars driving. So the conditions have to be just right for that pit maneuver. Right now, it's not going to happen, but that spike strip, that might. Will it bring it to an end? We'll watch and find out. There's the spike strips. Yeah, come on, guys. You could have tried a little harder than that. Yeah, you could have tried a little harder than that. Yeah. Did they say cancel this pursuit? What? Why is it canceled due to the pursuit's been canceled due to interest? Apparently, it has something to do with the fact that we're making our way into the Alhambra area. We're getting out of the LAPD, out of LA. Thank you, Miami. Miami's on the desk today. She's just letting us know that the LAPD is canceling the pursuit. But basically, what's going on right now is we're getting into Alhambra. Not sure if Alhambra PD is going to pick it up. A lot of times I've said in the past, it's, if they get out of their coverage area or they get out of their division or the cops aren't just going to stop and throw their hands up in the air and go, oh, okay, he's gone. But in this case, they might actually let this happen. Very slow moving. You can see it right there. It is a stolen vehicle, but maybe, this is one of the ones, if the decision is being made from the officers above, somebody that's pay graded much higher than ours, is saying, hey, we're not going to chase this guy. They just might let him go. We're going to keep an eye on it, I'm pretty sure. I'm not, and they're saying cancel it. They're saying cancel it, meaning, not even coverage in the air. They're not even going to follow it. Let me see, is that, yeah, that guy's actually, he's like, okay, I'm done. Is there two people in there? No, it's just a reflection. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah. This guy doesn't know how lucky he is. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to keep an eye on it. I mean, if he just stops somewhere. I'm just looking at that center console. This is about a 2000, maybe an 01, 02. These are great cars. It's probably a 1500, but yeah, look at all that. That's from the attempted pit earlier on. I hope I grabbed a still of it. I think we're going to stay here for a little bit, just kind of keep an eye on it, see what's going on. Alhambra PD, they might pick it up, and they might have some different policies. Yeah. That's just disrespectful. Just the whole thing, that now he's like creeping out into traffic. See, this is kind of the issue. If they discontinue it and then he gets into an accident, it just gets ugly afterwards. And this is what I always say. It's, I don't want to make that call. I would never want to make that call. We'll see what happens. Keep an eye on it. First Saturday I work in a zillion years, and this is a slow speed pursuit that we get. But it's okay. At least we. Oh, they are. Sure. We don't want to be tight like that? All right. There we go. Are you sure they're live? What are we? How are we on fuel? We got about a half hour or so. Oh, I guess you're not listening to me on microwave. We got about a half an hour or so on fuel. I don't hear them live anywhere. I have their IFB up, and it is transmitting. I'm just not hearing it. And no, you know what? They can. You guys can do what you want. I'm shooting this, so. Yeah. Okay. Copy L. Whoops. Copy that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Then, okay. Thank you. So yeah, it's going to continue on. We're going to keep an eye on it. Uh, let's see. Yeah, they actually are backing off. It was one of the reasons why I didn't want to go wide, because if somebody's watching, like a watch commander somewhere, you know, these guys are doing due diligence. So Miami, I'm just asking. This is going to turn into a media pursuit, because they really did back off. There are no police cars behind them at all. They really did stop. The helicopters have left as well. We can stay with them. Uh, Maybe. Yeah, we're back in El Sereno, so we're back in LAPD's area, but it really is kind of up to you. Right. All right, copy. This car right here, they keep driving up and they're like talking to him. I don't know if they know this person, but she's got kids in the car. I mean, be careful. What are you doing? Or he's got kids in the car. Yeah. You know what's sad is that this is somebody's vehicle, and yes, it got stolen. Maybe they got their insurance money, but this was a clean old Suburban, and now it's all banged up. You know, there's nobody there, right? Yeah, Dylan, my pilot's talking to me right now, telling me that there's absolutely nobody behind him anymore. So, and then this guy, what's this guy doing? Stewie's making a turn, isn't he? Yeah, he's probably just making a U-turn. Not everybody's a suspect, Stu. Oh, we're gonna go shopping. Oh, U-turn. Sure, we can give you the map. Give me a second here. We got rid of this one, and then we go to this one, and then we do this one and this one. There we go. So, oops, that's not the right car. Where do you go? Oh, no, it's not. Is it? Is this guy? This one? Yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there. So, yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit. You know, what I could do, because it's been so long doing a pursuit, I can practice my pursuit tactics. Uh, since it's going slow, I think I'm going to do like the golf thing. Be like, now he's in the number one lane. He's moving very slowly, very cautiously. The vehicle's still stolen. Checking the status. Yep, still stolen. Made his way through that intersection, moving along there. Number one lane. He got somebody. Oh, you got a car coming up behind him. But that's in the number two lane. Brake lights seem to be working. There we go. Driving slow. Oh, he's using his right hand blade. Oh, that was illegal. That was not good. Yeah. There's absolutely no law enforcement at all behind him. Yeah, he's this is basically a person running from his own demons. We're watching the human drama play out. Uh-oh, uh-oh, California stop right there. I didn't see a stop. Well, hopefully they're watching us. PD's watching us on television, right, on the internet right now with you guys, and they're lining up getting their ducks in a row. They're going to be here when this thing comes to an end. This looks a little ostentatious. Yeah, right, right. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd stop for some ice cream or something, but he's in an alleyway. Let's see where he goes. Oh, and yep, up. Almost stopped at that one. Almost stopped. Yeah, making his way. I don't even have to call out the roads anymore. You guys got the map up. Creeping along. Beautiful, beautiful sunset out here today, El Sereno area. You know, I was the Grand Marshal at El Sereno's 4th of July. My gosh, it must be 4 years ago now. Honorary Grand Marshal. It was a lot of fun. And the folks in El Sereno were more than welcoming, and it was just amazing fun. You sure you don't want to hang out until we actually need gas? Because you never know what might happen. And 5 is joining us right now. We got to beat that competition. Got to beat that competition. Well, you can see that beautiful sun glaring off the rooftop of the Suburban. What color was that? Did you call that champagne? Champagne, yeah. It's nice color. Oh, I know that color on the BMW. Yeah, no sunroof on this one. Is that the same car? He just went underneath that bridge. Maybe he swapped it out. Quick swap. I think he